AskReddit by Guaho still has no name. What is no longer worth it because of how expensive it has become. All fast food. Used to be you could at least rationalize it as a cheap treat, but now it's just as expensive as higher end, fresh ingredient places, with the same garbage quality in smaller portions. Thrifting has become crazy expensive. All of the thrift stores I used to go to have increased prices. On top of that, garage sales are crazy. My favorite is pulling up to garage sales and see the owners have just printed out random listing from eBay. No Bob, I am not gonna pay $100 for a microwave from 2010 because it's old for that on eBay 5 years ago. Oh man, thrifting has just been ruined in the last 10-15 years. You used to be able to just buy tons of antique but worthless stuff from dead granny's house. Like a teapot from the coronation of Queen Elizabeth for £3. Now I've seen this stuff selling over £50 by people pretending it's valuable. Doritos. $6.99 WTF. That's what I'm saying. 3 years ago at my local gas station the really big bags were like $4.5, it's $7 now, and drinks used to be like $1.79 each with a deal for 2 for $2.50, now it's $2.59 each with a deal for 2 for $4. WTF. Edit, this has 2k upvotes because how everything is now a subscription. Okay, I guess I don't need it. I also hate how you need a login for everything now. I don't want an account. I just want to buy a shirt. Ordering delivery used to be same price as ordering in person with a small fee and tip per item. Now most places have signed with a service, so they no longer do it themselves, and now you'll have to go through DoorDash or Uber Eats, etc., which add on additional fees, increased prices from menu price, and larger tips expected for what in most cases amounts to worse service than back when restaurant or pizza joint did their own delivery. Also everywhere is asking for a tip option when checking out. Like I'm picking up my own pizza, I'm not tipping on top of the $20. Concerts. By the time all the extras and fees are applied, they're out of reach. I used to go to concerts all the time. Now I have to be much more selective. Once a year, maybe twice if I'm feeling rich. Damn near everything and anything. Except televisions. Go figure. DVD players used to be $900. Cost of living housing. We may as well just all fuck off at this point. I'm an IT professional. I out-earn my parents by a large margin, yet I'm in my early 30s with no house or car. I'm gradually saving up for a deposit, but I can only do that because I live with parents and earn an above average salary. Even I get fed up. My dad bought our house on a single blue collar salary. I honestly don't know how people on minimum to average wage or rent keep going. Cable television. And now streaming services are just as bad. Edit, okay everyone, I get it. It's still much better than cable, and you're right. But neither are anywhere near as good as my Plex server. I honestly don't know how to survive anymore. Everything is getting more and more expensive, yet no one is getting a raise. Something has to give. I make more money than I ever have in my adult life. I'm also more broke and skimping more than I ever have in my adult life. I used to like dropping by Starbucks for a coffee, but fuck the $6 lattes or whatever it is now. I blacklisted Starbucks. I was apprehensive after the lawsuit, but I gave them a second chance. Charged me extra for light ice. They're dead in my eyes, and I was an employee for 3 years. Footlong sweet onion teriyaki from Subway. A normal drink was $14 at Subway yesterday in Miami. I'm done with them forever. Remember $5 footlongs back in the day? RIP. Junk food $6 for a bag of Lay's? I'll eat some damn baby carrots and hummus for less. Can't remember the last time I had a Coke either. In 3 years it went from $2.99 a bag to $3.49 to $5.99. It's price gouging. Eating out. Fuck, eating in is way too expensive these days as well. Most fast food. I went to McDonald's the other day for the first time in years and was shocked at how expensive it is. Airbnb. All of the add-on fees usually drive the cost higher than an actual hotel stay in the same area. Yeah, market saturation has hit. An actual hotel stay comes with clean sheets and towels, and no concerns about surprise cleaning fees when you didn't push the chairs in or something. Pizza $18.22 average for a large cheese is insanity. Pizza is incredibly cheap to make. And $2.03 per topping for a small sprinkling. Making pizza dough is the easiest thing at home. Tons of great recipes online for sauces, cheese, oven. Costco pizza is one of the best food deals, around $10 for a very large pepperoni pizza. And I'd say better than the fast pizza places, Domino's, Little Caesars, etc. Brisket used to be really cheap because it has lots of sinew and connective tissue. Takes a long time cooking to break down and make tender. Now BBQ has taken off, brisket has shot up in price. Oxtails. I used to snap those things in for a couple dollars a lb, braise them, and eat like a king. Now they're 9.99 lb. Buying a new car. Even the crap entry-level models with no options will run you near $30K. Who the hell is buying a $70K for def 150? When we were looking, it was like $28K for a used Mazda and $34 for a new one. Like fuck it, I'll just get the new one. Getting regular haircuts. $40 really? That is too damn high. Gestures broadly at everything. Correct answer right here. It's wild how many of these answers are food related. That's so scary to me. Past a certain point, what do people eat? Even instant noodles have gone way up. The sweet spot they are forcing us in is being too poor to live, but having too much to die. Streaming services. We're back at cable-like again. Haven't worn a pirate's hat in many years, but I can smell the salty air. Same. CPT. Panda has been looking for his bamboo peg leg. Fixing things, which I used to love doing. It's often much cheaper to just buy another one. Especially when so much stuff these days is designed to fail and not be easy or possible to fix. Honestly, living in general. Chicken wings at the grocery store, at least near me. By weight they're more expensive than bone-in thighs, drumsticks, or quarters, but less of the total weight is meat than the other cuts. Unless you really specifically need wings than another cut, I don't know why in the world anyone would buy them. They used to be dirt cheap and discarded as scrap. Near me, 1 pound chicken wings is about $10. Totally not worth it. Health insurance. We pay about $12,000 a year in premiums, and also have an HSA that we contribute about $8,000 a year to. We have a deductible of like $10,000 that we have to hit for the insurance to pick up most of the costs. So in a bad year we are out at least $20,000 for medical insurance. We have 2 kids, and are pretty healthy, but seem to hit this every year now. Plans get worse every year. My wife was offered insurance through UWork, and to just have a spouse the premium plus deductible was higher than her annual income. It was a complete joke. Most all chain restaurants. Way better to go to locally owned places. I have loved Panera for almost 15 years, but it's been a while since I went there. Wanted to get lunch delivered yesterday, so thought it'd be nice to have Panera. Chose the you pick 2 option. Soup was $9 and a sandwich was $17. $26 plus tax for a freaking lunch at Panera? I could get a gourmet pizza for that price. Honestly, Panera can fuck right off. Buying groceries. It's now just as expensive as a hotel with several more downsides. You usually have to complete a list of chores before you leave, and when you arrive someone walks through the property with you and goes through a list of rules so restrictive it shouldn't be on the platform in the first place. Staying in a hotel is so much more carefree and, depending on the type of trip, much more convenient.